What is up, gym rats? How's it going? I've just come back from a lecture at my uni and now I am getting ready to hit a arms and shoulders session. It is my favourite session of the week, so it's going to be a banger. Let's go hit the gym. Right, this session I can't go nuts, right, because I think I've torn my rotator cuff. I've got physio on Thursday, which is 2 days from now, so I'm going to just go, not easy, but I'm not going to go absolutely ham. Saying that, I probably will, but just as a precursor, let's begin with bicep cable curls. Also, I've had to wear a pump cover today because it's so cold outside. It's like 4 degrees and it's 2 o'clock. So, absolutely nuts. But anyway, let's start the session. So, as of late, I've been doing bicep cable curls with the straight bar instead of the D handles. The actual movement feels a lot nicer with a straight bar, and it does D handles. So we'll do a warm-up set on 17 kg to begin with, and then we will go on to probably around 26 to 28 kilos, depending on how it feels. Maybe even higher. So my warm-up is literally like almost half of what my working weight is, which is ideal for a warm-up because you don't want to be too light, you don't want it to be too heavy, because if it's too light, you're just not going to warm yourself up properly. And if it's too heavy, then it's essentially not even a warm-up. So you jump straight into the heavy weights without warming up your muscles, which is a really stupid idea. So definitely do around half of what your working weight is. And then if you want to gradually work your way up to your top set, your working weight, then you can. But if not, just jump straight up to it after warm up. Speaking of, let's get this set started now. 28.4 kilos, so we'll see how it moves. Well, that was 12 reps. So that means we're upping it again to 30. I cannot believe that I'm almost full stacking this weight. Sorry, not this weight, this exercise. Absolutely nuts. Right, just gonna have a little rest. So let's speak about my cuts super quickly. So I'm still on 2,500 calories a day, which is going perfect for me. Yesterday, I only had like 2.1 thousand, I think. Yeah, I think it was around 2.1 thousand. And I had 150 grams of protein, which is like nuts. My macro ratios were almost spot on today. My macro ratios were spot on basically yesterday. They were out by about 1 or 2%. And what I mean by macro ratios is that I'll set a percentage of what I want my calories to come from. So for example, at the minute, I'm doing 45% of my calories comes from carbs, 35% comes from protein, and 25% comes from fats. And that seems to work relatively well at the minute, so I'm quite chuffed with that. But knowing I can get 150 grams of protein on 2.1 thousand calories is sort of edging me towards changing my calories a little bit, just dropping it by about 200 or 300 to like 2.1, maybe 2.2. So we'll see how it goes over the next few days, and if I'm still consistently getting a high amount of protein with that amount of calories, then it'd be stupid not to. So let's crack on with the next set. Remember, this is a heavier weight than before, so we'll have to just see how it goes. no, okay. That was 9, which is actually more than I thought I would get. So I am very content with that. And that rounds off that bicep exercise. Let's crack on with the next one. So the next exercise is an easy bar bicep curl. The pump cover is going to come off on this one too, because getting a little bit hot because it's so cold outside. They seem to have the heating on. I understand that it's cold outside, so they've got to have the heating on. But that also means the inside of the gym is so warm. But I would rather that than a really cold gym, I suppose. So shouldn't complain too much. Let's whack on the primal clips. These are about 1.2 kilos each. So realistically, it's a whole nother 2.4 kilos on the bar. I don't want to be too nitpicky about it, but that is a decent amount of weight more. Will it have as dramatic effect as I'm hoping? Probably not. Nah, never does. Never does, hey ho. Let's do this first set. I have a feeling I can do heavier than this weight, but we're gonna see how it moves, and then if it needs to be upped, it will be upped. Let's go. Oh yeah, this is way too light, come on. Okay, can probably safely add a 2.5, I think. Right, I've added on a 2.5 kg plate each side. Had a good rest, which is essential. I've got something to speak about actually after the set, so let's bang this one out. Good form as well. Yeah. Apologies for the quality because I've just zoomed in the camera basically. So one of my assignments in my research methods module is to create a rationale, which is basically like a reasoning for a research question. And the research question I've done is, to just compact it down a little bit, is basically what impact is there for people training for hypertrophy and strength when they have either a 1 minute or a 3 minute rest. So basically, what difference would there be in their strength increases and their hypertrophy, so muscle size, if for one training block they only did a 1 minute rest between sets, and for another training block they only did 3 minutes rest between sets. So that's something I'm relatively, well, not even relatively, I'm very interested in that. Just because it's very up in the air at the minute. There's not really much definitive research or a correct length of time to rest. There's just, people have done studies, this is what they found, so they, you know, go based on that. So my whole goal is to finalize all of the research, or as much research as I can, and then make an outlying statement of this is the best length of time to rest. I imagine it will be different for hypertrophy and strength, but I will cover both of them sections in my assignment. And as well as that, for my third year dissertation, I'm doing a very similar thing, except it's for more than and less than 60 seconds rest, I believe. So you can do between 1 and 60 seconds rest, or 0 and 60 seconds rest, I suppose, and 60 seconds plus, so like 4, 5, 6, even 10 plus minutes. So that'll be quite interesting. Well, at least for me. All right, I know this is my third set of this, but I want to do another one because I'm quite enjoying the exercise. So let's do this third set. Hopefully some good reps again. that was 12 reps again. So I think for next session, I should just do a 10 and a 5 each side, or a 15 total. Worth knowing. Right, let's start this next exercise. If you can't already tell, seated incline curls with the 14s, I believe is the weight I'm doing. Let's crack straight. Let's crack straight into it. Get straight, oh, you know what I mean. Crack on, get straight into it, whatever it is. Okay, that was 12. I feel like I should probably up the weight though to 16. Unless I can do it like super controlled. Maybe I'll try another set of it super controlled instead. Because that was like controlled but not like uber. So yeah, we'll stick with 14. If I can get the next set super controlled, then I'll up it to 16, I think. Right, let's do this set. Like I said, it will be super controlled. So slow eccentric, explosive concentric, slow eccentric, and I'm not, sometimes I accidentally like swing back and it gives me momentum. I want to stop, allow a stretch, come up, allow a stretch, like that. So we'll see how it goes. And if it goes well, we know we can up it. Okay, that was 8 and I went for a 9th. So I know I cannot up the weight because, I mean, they were super controlled, but not so controlled that it sort of was detrimental to the performance of the exercise, I suppose. So I'm happy that we'll stick on 14 for the next few weeks. And then see how this exercise progresses. It is that time to hit some triceps. So, gonna do 2 sets on each arm of singles. Gonna do 2 sets of straight bar push downs. That's been an exercise I've been loving recently, and we shall see how I feel after them sets. If I want another one, I'll get another set in, or another exercise, I suppose, and then just play it by ear for the minute. So let's just do a little tricep warm up. Right, warm up done. Let's do the working set. Surprisingly, for this exercise, I do the same weight on my working set as I just did for my warm up, and it's only because my warm up is like this, my working set is like this, so it's a lot harder. So that's a little explanation to why I do that. That's always a good sign. I hit 12. Maybe I can do more weight now. We'll leave it to the next set though and see. they were both pretty good. Did niggle my shoulder a little bit, but nevertheless, up it by 1, because that was by far too easy. And then we'll see how the next set goes. Recently, arms has become one of my strong points. So when I'm training them, I'm sort of just like, I'm still blasting them obviously, but there's a level of effort that I put into my chest, my back, my legs, not legs right now because I can't do legs, but that I don't do for arms at the minute because I want to level out my physique for the most part. So it's something I'm figuring out, but don't get me wrong, I'm still training them hard. Just I might do a little bit of a more chest or back focus session if I have arm muscles within that workout basically. So if you see me doing a pull day or a push day that involves arm muscles, I will still do them and train them hard, but I'll probably begin with chest and back, or chest / back, depending on what the workout is, and then move on to some arm workouts or arm exercises, just so I can put maximal effort into these muscles basically. Right, let's do the next set. See how 12.5? Yeah, see how 12.5 moves. No way, absolutely no way. Couldn't get that 11th rep. Let's do the next arm. And that was to get the 10th. So I was one rep off on my left arm than I was on my right arm. So I got 11 on my right, 10 on my left. Not too bad, but I'm happy with them sets. Let's do the straight bar push down now. All right, so like I said, straight bar push downs first. Gonna do like a mini warm up on whatever it's on now, 23 or whatever. And then I imagine close to full stack it for the 2 working sets. Not bad, easy warm up. I'm gonna see how full stacking it goes. Might be too easy. I have a feeling it will be. So might have to use my gym pin super quick. And then maybe whack like a 5 or so on. So we'll see how it feels. Yeah, need a bit more weight. All right, got the gym pin on, added an extra 5 kilos to the full stack, and we'll see how it goes. All right, let's do this first set. See how many I can get. Okay, I was 10, so picking a 5 was perfect weight, to be honest. So we'll have a decent rest and see how I feel after that. All right, let's do this next set. Should be relatively easy to get 10. Again, can't see why it wouldn't be. I'm still trying to figure out what sort of grip I want, how wide I want it. It's a lot more stable closer to the middle of the bar, so obviously there's less wobbling as if you're holding the outside, but lining it up with like my shoulders, which is where I want them, feels better sort of towards the middle or outside of each end, I suppose. So I'm gonna go sort of middle to outside on this set and then just see what feels better. I'll compare it to the last set and see. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that's that exercise done. I'm pretty toast from that now. I think I'm content to call it there for triceps as well. My triceps feel pretty toast. And we'll just do a few exercises for shoulders. I'm just going to do lateral raises for shoulders just because I'm cautious of the rotator cuff at the minute, but then we'll do 2 exercises for forearms as well. Cracking on with forearms. So like I said, I'm going to do 2 forearm exercises and then finish with some lateral raises. So starting off with a pronated cable curl with the bar. This is going to really force me to use my brachialis muscle, which is this little muscle here, instead of doing like a slightly neutral grip, I suppose. Let's give this a try. It's going to be, fucking hell. Yeah, I thought it was going to be too heavy. Try it again. Ooh, up that weight a little bit more. Do a couple more reps. That was a solid set slash 2 sets. I think 19.3 will be the good weight. That's the second weight I did. 17 was just a little bit too light. I could easily pump up to like 12. So yeah, I think it is a good call hopping up to 19.3. So gonna have a little rest first. It won't be long. It's not really a taxing exercise. And then do another set. And we will move on to a wrist flexor focused forearm exercise. Right, let's do this next set. 19.3, nice and solid reps, hopefully. Holy shit. Okay, that's that set done. I'm not gonna lie, I think my whole forearm's absolutely done in. So we'll just finish off with the couple sets of shoulders and call it a day. I'll do it here because there's quite a good amount of people in the weight section, so I want to keep out of their way, especially if I'm filming. I'm gonna go 14 kilos. Oof. Let's check the pump. See how the pump's looking for today's session. So we're going to do front double bicep. Definitely looking leaner already. Do a side tricep as well. Oh, that's nice. Do a little shoulder flex. Delts are looking decent. Nice. Most muscular. And why not do a rear double bicep as well? Whew. Right, that is today's session done. Hope you all enjoyed it. It was a banger. It was a hard one for me because I'm quite hungry. I really messed up my eating today. Not in terms of calories, but just when I've eaten, because I've been at uni, so it's been quite difficult. But nevertheless, it was a banger of a session. Hope you lot enjoyed it. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. But if you're not new and you're not subscribed, still hit the subscribe button, because why wouldn't you be if you're watching the videos? If you liked the video, then like the video. And turn on post notifications so you don't miss a banger. I post around about every 3 days at the minute. It's going to massively increase when summer comes along, so I'll be out of uni for 6 months. So that's going to be great. I'm going to be pumping videos out, high quality ones for you lot. So I hope you lot are always enjoying them. Anyway, that's all from me today. I'll catch you in my next session for maybe a leg day, potentially seeing what my ankle's like. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Peace.